Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Keyshawn Davis, his brothers, they get into it with Albright behind the scenes. ESPN Top Rank, they got the footage. They only shown the footage of in the hallway. Apparently, Keyshawn and his brothers allegedly came into Albright's locker room after the fight and proceeded to jump him and put hands on him, allegedly. She showed how his face was looking. He had a lump on his forehead and stuff like that. That's not called for. We're not doing that in the sport of boxing. We're not doing that. That's bad sportsmanship all the way around. So, I mean, obviously, Top Rank is going to be disciplining Keyshawn Davis and his team and his brothers for that. We honestly don't know who did what as far as whose hands actually did what. But from what Albright said, hey, Keyshawn and his brothers came into my room. We were celebrating. I guess they felt a certain way or whatever, and they proceeded to jump me. So I don't like the whole situation. I don't like the whole weekend of boxing in Virginia. Keyshawn, the Davis family had a bad weekend, man. They had a bad weekend, and we got to be honest. That you guys are better than that. Good fighters. Salute and all respect to the family. But started off with Keyshawn missing weight, getting disappointing the fans on the scale, getting the fight canceled with De Los Santos, and fans were turning in tickets left and right, so Top Rank losing money. You call yourself the businessman, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. I think you truly are the businessman. I think you handle your business in the ring and outside of the ring, but you did not come through with your end of the situation. You didn't come through. You didn't handle your business, man. You didn't handle your business in the ring. You didn't make weight. That was unprofessional. You got a good team around you. Then you was asked about it after the weigh-in, after you saw how, I think you missed it by 4 pounds. You were saying, oh, well, I didn't even try to make the weight. It's time for me to go to 140 anyway. Well, you could have said that before. You could have said that before we even got here. You could have been gave up the title, moved up to 140, and had Mason fighting for the title. Now, like I said, you screwed Top Rank, messed up their money. You messed up your $1 million payday. You messed up the whole weekend, bro. People were at the house like, why am I even watching this? I know them ratings was trash. Because the main event that everybody wanted to tune in to watch didn't even happen. So, Keyshawn, you let your fans down, you let yourself down, and now you add on, your brother lost in the ring to Albright. I enjoyed the trash talking between the two. I felt it. I'm like, all right, it's going to be good. The fight was, it is what it is. You lost. You take your L. That's it. We move on. You know what I'm saying? You come back, watch the tape, learn from your mistakes, and then you move on. It's that simple. But you take an L, then you guys sour about it. According to Albright, you guys come into his locker room and start jumping him and stuff like that, and got lacerations and bruises and stuff on his forehead. Come on, man, we ain't doing that. Now, the oldest brother released a statement. The oldest Davis brother released a statement saying that it's on the screen. You guys can see that. So a lot of fans don't even care about the statement, apologizing and telling kids got to be better and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. You realize you made a mistake. You come back, you apologize, and we hopefully can move on. But this is not a good look for the sport of boxing. Not a good look for Top Rank boxing. Not a good look for the Davis family in general, personally and professionally. And I think Keyshawn Davis lost a lot of fans. I think he lost a lot of fans because it's like, damn. I mean, before, remember, we had the whole marijuana situation where you got popped and that fight that you had became a no contest. Now we got this situation. Like, are you even going to make weight the next fight? What's the excuse going to be next fight? People going to spend their hard-earned money to come out and watch you fight? You a main event fighter. Now, if I'm Bob, do I put him as a co-main event because I can't trust him as a main event now? Instead of him progressing, are we regressing? Come on, man. You messing with people's money. You messing with people's time. People had flights booked out there to come out there and support you, and you let them down. You let Top Rank down. You let your whole family down. And I'm not coming off disrespectful because, young, you make mistakes. It is what it is. We can't have this happen again. We have to be more disciplined. Salute to the whole Davis family. I have nothing but love and respect for y'all, but this was not a good look. And I don't want nobody to make a mistake and then everybody holds that over you guys. Adds extra security, tries to put it out there like you guys can't handle yourself with respect and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want your name to be used as an example, for future things in the future. I just don't want that. We don't want that type of negative energy. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna stay focused. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna issue the apologies like the oldest Davis brother did. We're gonna get in the ring, make the weight, like Keyshawn says he's gonna do next time. And only thing we can do is go forward. Because this is a bad look for Top Rank. And it's not the best time for Top Rank either. They're looking for a network deal. I don't know what they got going on behind closed doors, but I know allegedly ESPN is gonna be done with boxing. I think they have 2 fight cards left till the ESPN deal is over with, I believe in August, if I'm not mistaken. So Keyshawn, you part of the future of Top Rank, bro. Like, you were a major player, payday, main event type of fighter. Like, why would you even play with it? Anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. Unfortunate situation. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Salute to the Davis family, man. All love and respect to y'all. Y'all got to get it together, man. Salute to Top Rank. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.